Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Okay, perfect. All righty. We're just going to wait for some more people to join in. Just give a few minutes here. Screen. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to get started. It's 11:02, and I thank you all for being here. For you, Terrence and Monica Baker, and it looks like Sandra is here, and David and Devin Green. Come on, the power crew here. So today we're going to create designs in Command. We're going to create a flyer and a postcard. I'm going to show you how you can do that in Command. So if any of you are familiar with Canva, this is pretty much Keller Williams' version of Canva. Now, I think it's super cool because it's real estate specific. So it's only for open house flyers and for sale and all of what you need as a real estate agent, but also with the easiness of Canva. So we're going to log into Command. And on the left-hand side towards the bottom, you're going to see an option called Designs. Okay, this is what their version of design, it's called Designs. And this is the same place that you can also create landing pages, or you can edit your agent site, okay, at the top here. So you'll see, under Designs, you can create videos, neighborhood videos. But today we're going to do print. Okay, print is the category we're going to go to. So I'm clicking on print. Devin, you can see I designed your business card in here. So you'll see your business card. And I'm going to hit the blue plus sign towards the bottom left, or bottom right, actually, sorry, to create a new design. Okay, this is going to give me access here to the Keller Williams library. So I'm going to hit plus, and I'm going to select print, and then I'm going to hit next. And you'll see it takes me into another section of Command, okay, called Designs. And you'll see over on the top left, Templates. And you'll also see My Designs. So when you create something, it'll go to My Designs. It'll live in here for you, just as if you were using Canva or any other design program, but it lives in here for you, so you always have access to it easily, okay? Under Templates, there's to the left a bunch of different options. So the Keller Williams app, right? If you want people to start using your app, you could create a postcard and you could mail it out to a specific area. So there's that version, there's a flyer version of it, okay, which looks a little bit like this, just so you can see the kind of design. If you have a question whether or not this is similar to Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, it is, okay. It's also very similar to Michael Lewis Marketing Suite that we also have access to, but Michael Lewis Marketing Suite's editor is not as easy to use. it's a little glitchy. So I prefer this command design section. They have really nice, easy to use flyers and templates. And what's cool about a lot of their designs is that because they have a Keller Williams agent in mind, it has stuff about your app, right? To download your app on the flyer. And you see, you can customize it completely, okay? If you were to upload a photo, you would go to the My Library and add to the library. And you'd upload an image, okay? You'd hit the plus sign here, and you could upload a picture. So you add in your image that you want, and then you go to the bottom here. Hold on, close this. You'll see the house is now off to the side here, and you could literally drag and drop it over. Boom. There's your new listing at 12 Quarry, Chase Circle, okay? But you see how easy that was? Just boom, boom, drag and drop. This is a flyer, for example, if you were having a just listed or whatever, okay? We're gonna go back and show you also, let's see. We'll go back to the top here. I'm gonna hit save just so I can save it into my designs. And instead of promoting my app, I want to promote a listing. So let's say I just sold a listing and I want to do a door hanger, right? There's door hangers. So this is in the format you need to do a print a door hanger. All right. And you can print it through Paint Hippo or actually anywhere that you want to print your stuff, but this gives you the design you need and the formatting. You could also do a Instagram story, which is super cool. This is formatted so that you could use it for Instagram story. It looks like this. So you could customize this and then upload it to your Instagram story. We'll go back. Another thing you can do is off to the side again, we're going to listings. You can see that there's listing presentations in here. So if you were trying to get a listing and you wanted to, tell your seller why you're the reason they should pick you, this is a listing presentation template. There's 2 different ones. And then off to the side as well, you've got neighborhood snapshots. Now I'm going to play with this a little bit because I think these are really cool. This taps into the Keller Williams listing service. So if you wanted to do a Facebook post about what's happening in Inglewood right now, you could go to neighborhood snaps and then select one of these designs. All right, I'm going to select the first one. So I'm going to hit use. And it'll take me to the design section. And you can see it's all completely customizable. So things are heating up in Barton Hills. Well, no, things are heating up in Inglewood, okay? So I would change that, and then I would change my photo, let's say, to something a little bit more relevant to, Inglewood. This picture is probably not the one, but just, we'll put this for an example. And off to the side here, you'll see a neighborhood snapshot of Barton Hills. So you'll see the average listing price, la-di-da-di-da. I'm going to click on this. Okay, I'm going to click on this and go over to the left where it says KWLS. You all see KWLS? Yeah. Okay. So you're going to click KWLS, and this is where you can search for a listing, or under snapshots, you can search for a neighborhood. So if I type in, and you can search by postal code, which is really cool. So I'm going to do postal code 9030, I guess 2. Okay, and I'm going to hit enter. And you'll see what comes up right here is the zip code snapshot for that area. So we can drag this over right in here and drop it in right here. It's going to spin a little bit. There we go. So 90302. This is your average listing price, total active properties, total pending, la-di-da-di-da-da. Things are heating up in Inglewood. You put your KW Inglewood logo on here, and you've got a postcard ready to go, or a Facebook post ready to go. And that takes 2 minutes, okay? You can play with it more, customize it all you want. We're going to go back. That's just one of the things you can do. But the neighborhood snaps are very cool because you can utilize the listing service data, right? And provide something of value to people. So that's something you can do. You can also go to lead gen, all right? And they have holiday greetings in here. So around the holidays, look how cute these are. These are so cute. Valentine's Day, they've got New Year stuff. You could probably, let's see. I don't think there's a search function on here currently, unfortunately, not yet, but you can just scroll through, right, and pick whatever you want. So this is a holiday greetings, client testimonial. This is cool if you have a great review that somebody gave you on Yelp and you want to use that in your marketing. You could create a Facebook post with like, you know, it's always a pleasure serving clients and, you know, being able to sell their house. This is what so-and-so said, you know, about me, and I'm so thankful. You plop their quote in here, post that on Facebook, post it on Instagram story if you want. There's a customizable one for Instagram story. You could do it on Twitter, okay? Client love, right? There's so many templates in here that have been created for Keller Williams agents by Keller Williams. So if you wanted to do thank you cards, right? There's a thank you card template that you could do. Standard postcard, right? Let's look at this one. So it says this calls for a celebration. So we'll open this up here. It's a 2-page thing. It's a postcard. And then it says here, you know, a race run, a dream job landed, a big promotion, a little victory, fill in a custom note of congratulations for the accomplishment of an exciting milestone. So this could be when they even sell their house or when they purchase a house, you could send them a postcard, okay? This is just, you know, there's so much you can do. You can put shapes in here. You could add a circle in and then make this circle a different color. You can make it red on the outside and start to type text in here and make it bigger. Every aspect of all of these designs are completely customizable for you. Okay. There's no part of it that's locked. So, let's see, business basics, you could create yourself a social branding, right? So this could be for the Facebook cover. These are designed for your cover of your business page, okay? You could customize a Facebook cover page picture. Letterhead, right? Just giving you an idea of what there is to do inside of designs. But I highly recommend, this is something that you can really go into on your own and play with. And the only way you'll find things in here is if you click around and really kind of see what's available. But you could promote your agent website. This is just, it's high level, you know, really nicely created and designed templates. So the other thing that I'll show you, and then I'll ask you guys if you have any questions, is when you go to My Designs, okay, I'm going back to the top left here, you can import, and I think this is the coolest thing in designs. I honestly, when someone told me this was possible, I was like, seriously? You can upload a PDF of something that you like. If you have a flyer that you like or somebody else's design that you love, you can upload a PDF of it. It will reverse engineer it for you, meaning it'll make it so that you can edit it, okay? And then you can put your own branding on it. So, you know, I'm going to upload this document. You'll see it at the bottom right hand. It'll say uploading. It takes probably about 5 minutes, okay, to do this. But what's really awesome about it is that you can take other people's designs and make it your own and customize it. It will make the entire flyer editable for you as if you had an Adobe Acrobat Pro account, okay, without having to pay for it. So I would play with here importing PDF files and editing every element of your PDF. Super, super cool. Okay, you don't have to use a Keller Williams template. You could use another template, or, you know, have your design inspired by someone else's design. But yeah, I mean, this is one of the coolest things I love in this section here, is importing a PDF and playing with that. So I'm not going to have the time. Obviously, it's going to take too long for it to upload and do all that, but you'll see here, it's checking the PDF fonts. It will ask you to correct it. It'll ask you to replace some of the fonts with a more common font, like Arial 12 or whatever it is, because it can't recognize all of the fonts exactly the same. But it will give you a very good, pretty good replication of the flyer that you upload, okay? So this is it. This is the design section of Command. Under, let's see what else, under buyer, right? You could do, there's buyer presentations in here. So, you know, it has a home ownership guide in here, 31 pages that you could use. This is just really good stuff here. neighborhood snap, right? You could do a postcard mailing to people if you're looking to purchase, people that are looking to purchase homes in Inglewood or wherever your area is. You know, like Devin, I think for you it would be South LA, right? Yep. Yeah, because I remember you said you wanted to educate, you can purchase, right, for as little as whatever down. So you could create a whole postcard customized to that market of people, right? So this has a, you know, this is just another postcard template, but utilize the KWLS data, you know, start to, you know, you can find images that work for you, that are more, you know, appropriate for your farm area, and download them. You know, they're free to download. It doesn't cost anything. This is part of Command. Any questions? What do you guys, how could you guys see that this would be useful to you? Do you have any questions about what it can do, or if it can do certain things?
I have one question. After you design it, is there a way that you could get it out? You know how like the mail people, how they put that pass the flyers to everyone's house?
So that's a good question. You're wanting to utilize, if you want, the hyper targeting, right, in the direct mail section. Yeah. So let's take a look. That's a good question. I actually haven't played with it enough to see. So let's go. It's saved in my designs, right? I created this postcard here. Things are heating up in Inglewood. Let's see if we can go into direct mail. I'm pretty sure we can. Okay, which is really cool. You can take any of these flyers, any of these postcards, and utilize the hyper targeting, and Keller Williams will mail it out for you. But let's go back into Command. Where's Command? Let's go back here. And we're going to go to the designs, the campaigns, okay? We're going to go into direct mail, okay? And then we're going to create a new campaign. Let's say we want it to be a direct mail campaign. And we're going to do test. Let's say we want to attract buyers, right? Because that's what you would be doing, right? You're looking for buyers or sellers. And then under use a custom template, let's see if when we hit set up campaign, it'll ask us to upload. So so this is where you can upload your design. You can 100% do that. So you'll download the design from design section onto your computer and then upload it here as a custom postcard.
Okay.
Yep. You'll upload the front of the postcard. You upload the back of the postcard. It tells you here what you need, you know, what it should include. Okay. So you'll make sure that it does. And then you'd hit continue. And then you can look at this. You can even download postcard templates, but this is cool as a zip file. Let me bring this over so you guys can see this. Look at, there's different postcard templates in here already for you, but you can 100% do that. So when you customize your postcard in designs, you can download it and upload it here. And then from there, you would hyper target. You'd pick the people, you know, your area, the radius, whatever, right? And within 4 to 6 business days, they'll mail it and postage it for you, 59 cents a postcard.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, how do you upload a mailing list into there?
A mailing list?
You know, like, you know, if you wanted, let's say you had the postcard ready to go.
Yeah.
And you wanted to send out the mailing, do you upload like the contacts into a specific section of Command also?
So yeah, you can upload your contacts if you know the specific people you want to mail. You'd go into contacts, create them, upload them in there with a specific tag. So you could tag them, you know, postcard mailing and then the zip code as the tag, right? Mm-hmm. And then when you do this direct mail, you can actually either target to your database or target locally. So you would go target my database. And from there, you'd tell it who to mail it to in your database.
Okay, so where are you clicking on the target? It looks like part of it's cut off there. So
where are we?
Yeah, I see where your cursor. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. So you'd go to, this is inside of campaigns and then direct mail, right, at the top, and then you'd create a new campaign. And it's going to ask you what kind of campaign you want. So we're going to do a direct mail, okay? And then you'd put in your campaign name. So if it's, you know, postcard mailing 900 whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And then you want to, let's say you want to attract buyers and you want to upload your, I'm going to do default just so we can move forward, but you'd upload your custom template, okay? Because I know Heather has her own branding. But for now, we'll just hit default and hit set up so you can kind of see this.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where down, so you put in your listing details or all that, okay? When you go down here to targeting, you see targeting here?
Yep.
You would click, instead of local targeting, you'd click target my database. And then you'd hit add contacts. And it's gonna ask you, at that point is where you could sort the people you've already uploaded, right? You go ahead and upload them first and then go to this section. But once you do that, you could sort by tag. So let's say you had a tag called postcard mailing 90020. And that would bring you up a list of all the people that you've uploaded with their addresses. So if you wanted to send a postcard to a specific group, okay?
Okay.
Now, I think I'm not sure if you were on the webinar about direct mail, but you could also use the local targeting in here and customize who you want to mail to. You don't have to upload them as contacts. It'll get you a specific number of houses that either last sold in 2011 or sold for a specific price point. You can use hyper targeting in this actual section here. And it's super cool, and it does it for you. You don't have to, they'll mail it out for you. You don't have to do that extra step of uploading a specific list of people.
Can you target to a specific zip code?
You can. I am pretty sure you can. But you have to do a radius. It's going to be a radius, obviously, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I can send you the link to that command training or Miles. I think we're going to meet anyways, but I'll show you a little more in depth of how you can use the hyper targeting to do postcard mailings. Heather was on that command webinar, so she's familiar a little bit with it. But we'll do a one-on-one, and I'll show you how to use it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, this is so designs and campaigns, Devin. That's what you would use. You do it in designs, download it, and then upload it to campaigns. Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. What other questions do you guys have with designs? Anything else that you guys could see what this would be useful for? Anything that you need, to kind of ask if it can do? Any thoughts?
Well, just from what I saw here, real quick, I mean, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe I got to ask you specifically, but like the thing where you could make like the postcard and then just launch it onto Instagram and all of that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was super cool. And then it looks pretty simple to make postcards as well. So
yeah, it is. And you know what, the thing with Heather, she's got a specific branded thing through Michael Lewis. So you may still have to create it in there, but you can upload it in here, right? When you mail it out. Mm-hmm. So yeah. And if you, going forward, you want to create a new postcard, you can definitely use this.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else? Sandra or Monica Baker? I know we're meeting later on this. Anybody? Anita Davis?
I'm good. I have questions for later, but that'll be our one-on-one.
Yeah, write them down. We'll go through them all. We have 30 minutes with each other later. All right, cool. All right, you guys. I think that's it. This is one of the simpler aspects of command. Play with it. Please go into it and start to just create things. If you don't know how, just, please call me, schedule a 30-minute one-on-one with me, and we can go through it as well. Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you.
Thank
guys.
you.
All right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Brandon.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.